are going to do the Solar Plexus Chakra Healing Spread. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the Solar Plexus because I didn't know a lot about chakras when I first started awakening, and I didn't realize how connected everything really was. So the Solar Plexus is in your stomach. The Solar Plexus rules over your inner knowledge, your power, and your discipline. So like an affirmation for Solar Plexus is actually, I feel my own power. Physically, your Solar Plexus rules over your digestion and your metabolism. If you want to balance your Solar Plexus and you have some essential oils, some of the essential oils that are Solar Plexus oils are fennel, sandalwood, juniper, lemon, and grapefruit. And then some of the stones are pyrite, citron, this is a giant citron stone right here. Which citron is also the money stone. And I was hanging up one of my dream catchers and one of the feathers fell off, but it was a yellow feather, so I figured that we would put it here with your reading. Tiger's eye and amber. And then if you guys are into yoga, if you want to just kind of like work on your solar plexus, the yoga is a really good way to get your chakras aligned. So boat pose and plank pose, like plank, the one you work out, that's really good for your solar plexus. So a lot of people, know if they feel out of balance, but they don't know the specifics to which chakra. So I just wanted to run through what a balanced solar plexus is versus an unbalanced solar plexus. So balanced solar plexus, you have like a sense of empowerment. You're confident, you've got self-love, you're doing self-love activities, you're actively working towards life purpose, you're motivated, you're at peace with where you are in life. You take responsibility for your decisions, for what you say, for how you make other people feel. You have improved digestion. I know this might be making you guys awkward. And then you have like a really healthy immune system. Just things are, there's a flow to things within your body. An unbalanced solar plexus can be low self-esteem, low confidence, no sense of purpose, like kind of feeling like you're just aimlessly like wandering, getting up to work, to go to bed, that's all you're doing, and it's got you very unmotivated. There's probably a lot of pent-up anger, anxiety, insecurity is huge with a out of balance solar plexus, low metabolism, fatigue, poor digestion, and then there's like liver problems, and then people when they're depressed, a lot of people drink, so that plays into the liver, so that's actually playing into the lack of balance in the solar plexus. So like some really easy ways to try to fix your solar plexus or kind of rebalance it: color therapy, eating yellow, wearing yellow. If you meditate and you visualize warm yellow energy all around your body while you're meditating. And then the sound therapy for the solar plexus is 320, which means that this sacral chakra was 322. I remember being weird about that. And also being around fire is really good. So if you can be an actual fire, awesome. But if you can't, just meditate with candles around you. And yeah, so I just I really wanted to provide a little more information than just like the card reading. For whatever reason, I'm being guided to give more information than less. So I'm always going to include when the reading starts, because I'm noticing that the intro videos of mine are getting longer, but Spirit is telling me to, and as I looked up at the clock, it's 3:22 a.m. and it was 22 at 22 seconds, so apparently, and then I looked here, it's 33. So I'm doing what they want. I'm following suit. But yeah, if you guys are still here, here's the reading, and I hope that we can get things balanced. Hello, Virgo. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing okay through this Mercury retrograde. Alright, so today we're going to do your solar plexus chakra healing spread. So let's see what we've got for you. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, and my ancestors, please come down, Help me to set my ego aside. Allow me to be a conduit for unconditional love and to deliver the message that is in Virgo's highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, the first card is going to represent your solar plexus right now. Messy. I just heard messy, messy. I've been saying that for a while though. Messy energy, messy, messy. Ooh, you guys feeling joyful. In it. In it. Solar plexus is yellow too, so you guys are digging it, feeling good. Balanced, and get balanced. How can Virgo better use their logic towards balancing their solar plexus, please? There's a need to rely more on your instinct. Listening to yourself, with listening to your higher self versus maybe the flowers around you. You've got other beautiful souls around you. I'm noticing smoke around her, right? Dancing, kind of doing her own thing. And then there's smoke around these wolves. There's a need to discern, and there's two smoke sections right here. There's two lines of smoke right here. So there's a need to rely on your instinct, your raw instinct, yourself, your higher self. Not listening to what others may say, because a lot of people, especially if you're feeling this way, if you're in a good mood, especially during Mercury retrograde, a lot of people aren't feeling like this. People are projecting like crazy right now. So just being able to discern whether something's being projected onto you or if there's like an actual issue or something like that is a huge deal right now for you. Getting. All right, what's the best way for Virgo to be proactive? Are you avoiding your destiny, Virgo? Are you down here just dancing with the flowers, completely ignoring higher self and your guides trying to get you on path to your destiny right now, Virgo? I'm sorry, I'm not home. You'll have to call back later. So I'm outside dancing. It's the first day of nice weather. Bye-bye. Yeah. Trying to talk to you. You're in your own world. They don't look very pleased. they're not with it right now. Are you out having a good time with your buddies, ignoring your guides? You're out dancing, Virgo? It's a good way to balance the chakra for Virgo, please. I'm getting jokey energy, yeah, okay, cool. Oh, you're mad? Cool. I bet you get happy in the same pants you got mad in. You're really not. It's just kind of rolling off your back. This is a perfect example of the energy I feel. It's just okay, it's cool. Next, what's up? What's the best way for Virgo to balance the chakra, please? Your guides are self-discovery. Sorry, guys. So, this flew out. your guides really would like you to sit down and have a talk with them. Look, they're like, you can bring your flowers. Okay, we don't want to take your flowers from you, Virgo. We just want to have a talk. Your guys are like, listen, we're cool with flowers. We like flowers too. Here, let me grow some for you real quick. Now, can you talk with us? Can we please sit down? Can we have a sit down? Can you sit still for 2 seconds and let me have a talk with you, Virgo? I'm giggly as shit. This was not my energy for the rest of the signs. You guys are like, listen, I get it. I hear what you're saying, but now is not the time. And Spirit's like, now is the time, Virgo. Alright, what's the result of Virgo balancing this chakra? Acceptance that everything you do is co-creating with your higher self, whether you are aware of that or not. So the minute that you sit down and have a talk with your higher self, they're basically going to just break it down for you and be like, listen, we've been here, you've been out here dancing, we've been trying to talk to you, but the way that you're set up right now, you're trying to hear a damn thing. Listen, I love this song. It's my favorite song. Can you guys come back in like a year? Thanks. Now is the time, Virgo. They want you to go into a little bit of self-discovery. They want you to, there's a huge need, okay? I almost feel like you know what you need to do. I'm getting that, like, you know what your path is. But you're over here like, I'm pretty comfortable. I'm really pretty comfortable where I'm at. And they want you to discover that the path that you're meant to be on is actually way better. They want you to accept that. They want you to get online. Get in. They fall in line. Get in line, I'm hearing. Fall in line. You guys are lit. That's awesome. They're funny, though. I mean, they got a good sense of humor. And obviously, it's an extension of you guys. And I'm getting giggly and I'm kind of laughing. And, you know, Virgos are cool. I love Virgos. Y'all are solid. Alright, let's see what your Sacred Geometry Activations card is. I'm just kind of like giggling, like I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm like, okay. Sure, I'm gonna get right on that. You guys got some work now cut out for them, huh? It's probably on my guy's phone before I woke up, too. I was always like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm sure it's a great idea. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, that sounds real fun. You go do that. Tell me how it went. For sure, that's so Virgo right now. Oh, really? Synergy. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that the new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. I mean, it even says acceptance. Let's say discovery. Never seen before, not so obvious, basically, discovery. Okay, 41. Sometimes they just hit, you know, there's no arguing with it. Okay, you're right, Spirit, you win. Alright, the origin of the word synergy comes from working together. You guys got jokes. I like them. Working together. But look at these two dudes over here just totally, like, look at homie. He's so mad. Like, this is how your guys are right like this. Look at, no expression on his face, right? You're just over here like, doo-doo. Ah, it's awesome. They're not impressed at all. It can be described as a result of something that is greater than the simple sum of its individual parts. In the new energy, we can expect synergy to not only refer to a process with an outcome that is greater, but to one that involves uniting elements, energies, and even undefined attributes to create something that is completely new, different, and unexpected. This brings a wondrous element of magic to the whole process. In this activation, synergy is represented through the uncommon and rather bold choice of color combinations. By itself, pink represents the divine feminine, attributes of love, nurturing, stillness, and receptivity, and the bright yellow-green represents the new energy through clarity, beauty, and exhilaration. Purple brings in consciousness and insight, while the opening at the top represents the channel that allows input from a higher place, which is relying on instinct, okay? Input from a higher place. This communication is taken in, brought to the core, surrounded by loving pink and light, and transcended for release onto the earth plane in an appropriate energy that is in alignment with the consciousness there. This affects of the release a ripple through the emotional planes, the water, the mental plane, the blue, and can even affect us on the DNL level, the coding and the background. Now, remember what I said, I probably said this in another reading. These photos are DNA activations. They're DNA light codes, even though you have, and on the 3D plane, it doesn't really do anything for you. Well, depending on how connected you are, it could do something. Like right now, I'm getting tingles in my third eye. But if you look at it or take a picture of it and just view it, it will help your third eye decalcify and start to awaken other parts of you that have been dormant for quite some time, because it wasn't time for them to come out. But now it's time. It's definitely time. Okay, so we're going to do a Goddess Power Oracle card for you guys. Virgo, please. One card, guys. Jeez. Uno, por favor. Let's see. Iris, communication. I mean, they really are loud about what they're trying to say to you guys. Clarity and communication is called for, as your words will have great impact on others right now. It's a wonderful time to start writing, telling new stories, or sharing an experience. You have everyone's ear, so choose your message wisely. Others will also desire positive and fruitful communication with you. So get ready for some amazing new opportunities to come from these discussions. Just remember to stay open and be clear about expressing your deepest desires, always speaking with integrity, kindness, and respect for yourself and others. The Greek messenger goddess Iris is thrilled to help your words take flight. Communication improves in all your relationships when she comes to visit. Most important, however, Iris reminds you of the communication you have with the universe. You are in mutual dialogue, and now is the time to pay attention to the signs and omens in your life. Trust this important yet subtle communication. It will never lead you astray when you listen and act accordingly. I'm actually being told to read the alignment message. You're facing a moment when communication between you and others have become disconnected. Perhaps people are withholding information or are not being clear about their motives. Now is the time to ask for clarity and to get clear yourself. If you're sitting on the fence and are ambivalent about your direction, say that. Your alignment task is to say no to playing games, no to coercion, manipulation, and covert intentions. Take a straightforward attitude. Don't be afraid to hear what might disappoint you. Be clear and demand the same from others. The messenger goddess Ira knows the importance of clear communication, and she urges you to speak up for yourself. If you've come from an environment where you have not had a voice, this might feel like you're yelling, but that's all right. Times are changing, and now is not the time to be shy. It's okay to feel awkward or flustered, but the goddess brings her powers of clarity and says it is your turn to be heard, so gather your courage. The people who are important to you in the long run will listen and witness you, and then you can engage in positive conversation that leads to heartfelt solutions. Even if your voice feels untrue and comes from a victim mentality, you must still speak what is inside of you in order for you to heal or change it, or for you to find the real truth. Let yourself be heard. The great goddess will send strong teachers and wonderful allies for you. So there's just a huge emphasis on communicating and getting dialed in with self, and I'm not really seeing anything outwardly out here except that you might know what your soul work is and you're just not trying to do it right now. Like, you're just like, come back next Saturday, I might be more rested. It's definitely the energy I'm getting from you guys, so that's amazing. I love you guys, and Namaslay.